Too many looking for the next best thing to take them away. You know, cut the airs off so they can deal with the day. And when there's a demand, supply will be there. When there's money to be made, it's fuck your welfare. We got chemists in the labs, chemists in the streets, chemists in your schools that cook up to eat. Legal or illegal, boy, it all goes down. Many varieties of this chemical compound. Chems that get high, chems that get fat, chems that get your muscle tone cut to the max, chems that turn your cells to cancer, in fact. Chems can't even help you come back from that. Chems to make your food grow twice the size. Chems that'll keep you in between her thighs. Chems that are designed just to end lives. And chems we all depend, and you know why. Was a talented guy, could sing anything. The ladies all loved him, he was doing his thing. But singing didn't turn out the way that he hoped. Couldn't deal with life, so he turned to dope. Lost everything he loved cause he was always high. Job, wife, kids, and eventually his pride. Started smoking crack rock to take away the pain. For that little bitty rock, he would do anything. But even that wasn't enough to tame the fiend. Soon he graduated to methamphetamines. Sad to see the chems take a hold like that. Teeth gone, nails gone, skin dried and cracked. I ain't even know it was him. He looked like death, once a king, now reduced to this. A son, a husband, a dad, a man, a slave to the chems, now he's dust in the wind. Yes, sir. We are back in the building. This is your man, Mo Mackey, a.k.a. Joey Hustle, a.k.a. Mo Mackey Music, a.k.a. The Last Greyhound to Oklahoma.
What's good, people? It's your homie, Moplex, a.k.a. Copper Eyes, a.k.a. The Itinerary Man. Should I remind you, this is the place where urban indie artists can be themselves, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 58. Here we go. Mackie, what's good, man?
Man, putting in a whole lot of work, brother, and loving it. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing this music thing, it's not really work. You know what I mean? I mean, it is work, but it's not work because it's doing something you love. You know what I'm saying? When you do something you love, you don't have to work a single day in your life, man.
Is when you're doing something you're passionate about, it's still work, but you can let it slide. It's not like going to work. Round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't got no supervisors. We ain't got no bosses when we do this. We are the boss. How was your week, man? What's going on?
Man,
how's the week?
Busy week, still trying to put the last touches in on The Last Greyhound to Oklahoma. But other than that, man, you know, just getting it in with a lot of new artists and a lot of new prospects coming in the studio. You know what I mean? So making those connections, brother. How's your weekend been, man?
The weekend was it was okay, man. It's just, you know what I mean? Weekend was crazy. So far the week has been crazy, and episode 58 will be crazy in a good way. Round of applause for that. This is music.
Yes, sir.
Mackie, we go to the home, the state where you were born in, back to Oklahoma. Last time we were here, we had an artist by the name of Avio,
Mm-hmm.
and what a show that was. And we talked to Avio about where the source of where his music was coming from. We'll get into that a little bit later. Shouts out to the chat. I see it heating up. Dre Star, L Bailey. Shouts out to the chat. And let's get into these drops. We got a lot to unpack tonight. Let's go.
Here we go.
Yo, this is Enigma September of the Enigma Sep Hour podcast. And I'm here to let y'all know, y'all need to check out my boy Mo Mackey, my man Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mixshow coming to you every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Yo, they're going to get you with not only the illest music, but also ill guests. And you got to watch out for the 5 deadly questions. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So make sure to check out my man Mo Mackey, Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mix Show. This is my official endorsement, your boy Enigma September. You got time, baby.
DJ Bush.
Tune Productions.
Hey, yeah, it's about that time. You locked in with your man DJ Bush, host of the 60-second showcase, each and every Thursday on Facebook.com/DJ Bush ENT or on YouTube DJ Bush ENT. I appreciate the homies Mo Mackey and Oplex for this opportunity. Let me take up a little piece of their time. Y'all set the bar and y'all set that thing real high. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah, for sure. Shouts out to Enigma Sep. Shouts out to DJ Bush. If you guys want to get at us, it's at Mo Mackey Music, at Oplex Music. That goes for Facebook as well as YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the Mo Mackey Music YouTube channel. That's where we go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. Let's just throw it out there, Mackey. Round of applause for our Patreon members. Why don't we do that?
Yes, sir.
You know, in the hustle and bustle of everything, man, the Patreon is like really fun. Some really dope playlists. And, you know, that monthly Moplex Uncut, what we just finished 3 this month. Mackie, it really is fun to be able to have a more laid back, not as formal kind of platform. We can play videos. We can go back to video of the week. We can go song of the week face off. Talk to me about how you've been briefly about that uncut episode, man.
Man, I'm loving the uncut episode, man. I don't want to give too much away. You know what I'm saying?
Because, yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But just know that how the show used to be, where we used to be able to bring up the actual YouTube playlist and you can see the actual artists. We can do all of that in there because, you know, we ain't got those restraints like YouTube and Facebook puts us under, you know what I mean, trying to kick brothers off and everything. So, you know what I'm saying? You get to see everything that we got going on with the playlist and all of that. You get extra content. And we talk a whole lot of shit on that on the Patreon because we can get away with it on the Patreon. Unlike here, where we got to wait about, 5 minutes before we can actually get into
it. The round of applause for finding the hack around the robots that hate on us when we're on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Patreon.
Gotta love them bots.
Daggone algorithms, man. They be on us fast. It's like the Matrix, man.
Yeah,
Goodness
man.
gracious. All right, man. Standing ovation for our podcast listeners worldwide, all the way to Brazil, Russia, Philippines, South Africa. Thank you for listening. We appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? In fact, Mackie, I'm going to let it rain. I'm going to upload about 4 episodes tonight, in fact, before I get into the skies and go to Tallahassee, Florida. Round of applause for the Sunshine State. It's time to go there.
Good old Tally.
Yeah, man. That's where I met you at, man. We became like musical brothers, and now we're like aces. You know what I'm saying? Standing ovation for Florida. You know what I mean? Kicked off Moplex. The slow burn.
I always had love for Florida, man. Always.
That's what's up. All right. So episode 57, Mackie, we end up in Memphis with one of the hottest indie femces there. Round of applause for Egyptian Gypsy, man. Golly.
Yeah, man.
And she gave us exclusives, man. We play nothing but exclusives, world premiere stuff, man. I love it.
Right. You know what I mean? Dropping gems on us before they even come out. That was, that's what's up. We appreciate that, Egyptian Gypsy, if you watching.
That's what's up. All right, Mackie, episode 58. We're back in Oklahoma. We saved the file on this one. Before we bring our special guest on, why don't we just show them what's up, man? Why don't we just show them what it is? I don't even need to say anything. Mackie, we saved the file. Let's play it.
Let's go.
Out the future.
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 I've been hearing Future name my whole lot.
The talent that he has as far as producer, engineer, anything that you want sonically, he's going to make happen.
It's just like an all-out creative experience.
It's amazing, talented, gifted. He's creating it, but it's like I'm creating it with him.
He just gets my vision out.
It inspires you once you realize you got a good, team behind your back.
Not recording with Fyu-Chur. I don't know what you're doing.
I've been to studios all up and down the West Coast. I don't think any other producer could have done that.
Where he's going to actually take the time, get the sound that he wants.
He brought the artist back out of me.
Sound quality crazy.
He gonna get you what you want. You gonna get what you need.
Also, you add in a genuine person who's authentic.
It's like endless possibilities.
Like Fyu-Chur is going to be a huge star. He is a musical genius.
Man, I'm amazed every time I walk in here. Every time.
Have your idea, the vision, and he brings it to life.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fyu-Chur represents.
What's going on, everybody?
He's in the building.
Yeah, man.
How y'all doing today?
We good.
Man,
good.
Doing well. What's good, fam? Thank you for coming on, man. It's a pleasure to have you.
Me. It's an honor to be here, man. Thank you guys for even wanting me on here, and let's have a great show, man. We gonna turn up today.
Let's turn up. You know what I mean? If we go over, we go over. This show is gonna be one of those for sure, man.
Let's do it. Yes, sir.
All right, so we got this new segment, man. Moplex's Believe It or Not. I said, you know what, Mackie, what we got?
All right, man. So let me start this thing off. So let's talk about some of the most abnormal moments you've had behind the boards. Now, you've been there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we know, but you never know what you're gonna get when an artist comes in the studio. So Fyu-Chur, we actually asking you to go back into the past and tell us about one of the strangest studio sessions that you've ever had.
Oh, yeah, there's one that comes off the top of my head. I was back at in college, still learning the craft and everything at Langston University. And
shout out to Langston University.
Round of applause.
You now.
There we go.
Come on now.
Yes,
Hey, Yeah.
I've paid a visit there.
Okay. Yeah, so one of my friends, one of my guys that was part of the crew or whatever, he said he wanted to go in and record, and usually, he spits off the top of the head and everything like that. So but this day was definitely strange. So I don't know what happened this particular day.
So he doesn't write. He just kind of he's doing the Jay-Z Biggie. He just comes in, freestyle, put it all together.
Somewhat, yeah, yes, sir,
Okay.
yes, sir. And so I'm like getting the melody together for the track, and yeah, he was just like, he had his, I think it was like August, so in Oklahoma it's pretty hot in August, so he had his big bubble coat on, and so I was like, okay, then I just want to get in the booth, man, just let it all out, so man, when he got in there, he literally like, let it all out. Like he started talking like gibberish and like spitting on the mic. It's almost like he was possessed and he had to get the demon out of him. So he wasn't speaking like in English, but he wasn't speaking no other language either. So
was he on beat?
Somewhat, kind of.
Almost sounds like a no.
Somewhat, kind of, yeah. He was still kind of on beat. But I never told this story before. But I still actually got that recording. But I never told this story before, because I always respect people's privacy. But this was like, 2007,
Okay,
so
yeah. You ain't got to give them no names.
Yeah. Right.
This is spicy. Let's go.
Right. Yeah. So this was like 30 minutes of speaking in gibberish, and I'm like lost. Like, what's going on? Like, and then my partner from the Bahamas, he was in there with me, and he was scared. He's like, he thought he was possessed by a demon, and I was like, yeah, I don't. It was strange. I don't know if he took any substances that day or not, but that was definitely one of the strangest experiences in the studio because he wasn't. Just think about somebody speaking in tongue. On the track.
I thought y'all was gonna have to get an exorcist in there.
Right. Pretty much. So yeah, that's definitely one of them.
Came in like he just left the apex of a revival.
Right. Pretty much. Yeah, but the opposite end, like, poltergeist, something like
damn.
So yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was definitely a strange experience. What about you guys?
What about you guys? I'm gonna swing it to Mackie because Mackie, you may have one more recent. It's been a minute since my commercials. It's back up now, but I haven't been promoting. Your studio's up and running. Talk to me, Mackie.
I don't have a recent one, but I do have one where this was in Chicago in Hinge Studios, famous studio. This is where Kanye used to record before he blew. But this dude, man, was doing the intro. I think he booked 6.5 hours of studio time. He took all 6.5 hours, still didn't get the intro out, bro. I mean, he had his whole team with him. Guys were supposed to be on the song. He had this female that was supposed to be singing on the song. None of them got to do anything because this dude spent 6.5 hours
working on the intro,
messing up the intro. Like,
how long was the intro,
bro? The intro was like, like a normal intro. You get like what, 10, maybe 12 seconds or whatever before the song come on.
A couple of bars.
That exactly. This fool took 6.5 hours, and Hinge wasn't no damn cheap studio either at that time. I think they was paying, I'm gonna say like 100, maybe 125 an hour.
Woo!
Yeah, bro, 6.5 hours.
6.5 hours. He didn't get done with the intro. So what was it? Why did he feel it was right after? I'm sure 10,000 tries of the intro,
bro. Can you imagine
overthinking it?
How many times I heard, I'm gonna get it this time. I'm gonna get it this time.
Oh yeah.
Here it is. I promise this is it. Oh my God. I got so tired of that, man.
Have you worked with him after that?
Pressing the record button. I didn't have a choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just the intern at the time there. So
yeah,
had to put up with it, bro. Terrible.
Well, so did you work with him again after that?
Hell no.
Oh, yeah.
Round of applause for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I made sure the other intern got his ass in
there. Right. So was he singing or was he talking?
He was talking. He wasn't even he wasn't rapping. He wasn't singing. He was just talking shit. And it took him 6.5 hours to still not get it right. Just to talk 12 minutes of shit. I mean, 12 seconds of shit.
He had to be faded, man. Probably just overthinking it. Like, trying
man.
to find that right line and just overthinking it. Like
to this day, I don't
6
even
hours
know
later.
To this day, I don't even know if dude was talented enough to even rap. Probably
Oh
not.
wow.
Who knows, bro?
Take that long on the intro.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, one thing's for sure. Round of applause for determination. He had that. 6 hours for the intro.
Sure.
All right, Fyu-Chur.
Yes, sir.
Have you researched the 5 daily questions? Have you watched how this goes? I think we got a bunch of snakes for you here. I'm just wondering, have you researched it a little bit and see?
I was watching the Egyptian, the one from I think last week.
Okay,
a little bit of that.
Gypsy.
But I had a session right after that, so I didn't get to the five deadly questions. But I did see it was a time stamped, and I meant to get to that because I wanted to be prepared, but I'm not prepared, so we're gonna have to wing it.
It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the 5 deadly questions.
Uh-oh.
I had 5 pupils.
Welcome to the Snake's Den. Episode 58. We go to Oklahoma and land on a super producer engineer, Fyu-Chur, in the Snake's Den with Moplex on the Set the Bar Mixshow. You win a contest where you get a live masterclass that includes you being in the producer's studio for 2 days. You will receive mentorship directly from the producer, but you only can choose one. Who do you go with? Quincy Jones or Timberland?
Oh, shoot. Wow.
Python grip out the gate.
Dang, I wasn't expecting those two. Usually, if you say Timberland, I'm choosing Timberland. But Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Go with Damn, I love you, but I'm gonna have to go with Quincy. It's too legendary. We're talking Frank Sinatra. We're talking Grammys upon Grammys. We're talking the biggest album of all time. We're talking the biggest artist of all time.
Yeah.
We're talking musicianship.
Like the guy behind the Thriller album. Like, that guy. Golly.
Right. We're talking Sanford and Son theme song.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Yeah, he's the one above all. Yeah.
Right. Plus, Timberland might smack you if you choose him.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You have to go with for the simple fact of I like to always try to work on my weaknesses and stuff like that. So I think Quincy Jones, having worked with orchestras and large groups of people, choirs and everything like that, and scoring soundtracks to the degree that he's done, I think I maybe would be able to learn a little more in that field as opposed to Timberland. So that's why I would probably choose Quincy. And then, of course, the musicality, of course.
Right. Absolutely. Hey, Timberland not able to survive a 5 deadly question. Mackie, what we got?
Sorry.
Who's the more skilled producer?
Ooh.
Pharrell Williams or Kanye West?
Okay. So let's break them down both. So Pharrell Williams, a lot of his biggest success was with Chad Hugo, which is a lot of the
Neptunes.
The Neptunes, but also kind of the the beautiful bridges and everything like that. I kind of would somewhat attribute that to Chad Hugo, at least from what I remember the videos that I watched. I could be wrong on that. Pharrell Williams being the songwriter and being kind of like the orchestrator. I may have the dynamic all wrong. Kanye West, as far as skill wise, Kanye West's skill, I think, has also been able to gather the right people to make a great song. Because if you look at all of the lights, it may be 50-something people on that one song. So I think they're both skilled in different areas, so I had to go with both on that. I don't know if both is an answer, but
it is not.
It is not. Okay.
One, brother.
Gosh.
It's
Simple-
in
simple
order to
fact.
successfully survive the 5
Okay.
daily question. That's all.
Man, the more skilled. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Now,
I'm a-
I would say, I mean, if you bring, we're not talking about Chad. We're just saying
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
Gosh. I may more skilled, taking my bias out of it. I usually would go with Pharrell in this Kanye versus Pharrell, but I'm gonna go with Kanye because of what he's accomplished more, just him alone.
That's what's up. Wow. I absolutely love it. Pharrell Williams not able to survive a 5 deadly question. All right, here we go.
I listen to more Pharrell than Kanye. So,
Yeah. Wow. That
was tough.
Yeah,
that was
very
tough. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can keep the same energy on this one.
Okay.
Who's had more impact on hip hop production? Mike Will Made It or Metro Boomin?
Oh man, I wouldn't know. More impact
on production. You know, think modern generation. You know,
who has more
last decade. The impact on production, just on production.
Can I get a hotline? Man, let me.
You need a lifeline.
There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I mean, who came in first? Because they came in around the same time.
Yeah, they did.
I can't quote it. I want to say that Mike Will Made It, I believe, rose to notoriety before Metro Boomin. I'm not sure when they both came into the game.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm thinking Mike Will too.
So I'm gonna have to go with Mike Will.
It's fair.
I may be wrong with that, but I may go with Mike Will.
He's got hits with Rihanna. I think that's something that Metro Boomin can't say.
Yeah,
right.
True.
But Metro Boomin got the weekend.
He did that part.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm gonna have to go with I guess I'll edge it to Mike Will just because of I guess awareness, and so and then working with Gucci Mane when he first came in, and seeing more interviews of Mike Will. So maybe I may go with him because he's the more visible of the two. So I can see maybe more producers kind of following him, even though but Metro got Fyu-Chur, but so does Mike Will. So I have to go with Mike Will.
Mike Will edges it. Wow, Metro Boomin not able to survive a 5 deadly question. For the listeners, I want to clear this before we put another snake out in the den. Guru mixes all of Jay-Z's tracks. Mackie, what we got?
Who is the better engineer?
Okay.
Dr. Dre or Guru?
Dr. Dre.
There's the garden snake. Okay.
All right.
Finally, we had the garden snake. We had to have one.
Right.
Too many big snakes in this one. All right, that's what's up. Guru not able to survive a 5 deadly question. And the 5th question in the Snakes Den, episode 58. Fyu-Chur in the building. Who's the better writer? Lupe Fiasco or Black Thought? Damn. We not talking bars. We ain't talking bars. We just talk the writer.
Okay. So I'm more familiar with Black Thought, right?
Okay.
But what I hear of Lupe is the creativity as far as the songwriting, where he's willing to, I guess, the points of views that he takes, stuff like that. Sorry about this microphone, y'all. Only because I'm more familiar with Black Thought, I'm gonna just give it to Black Thought because I'm more familiar with the roots of Black Thought, that whole Philly era.
That's fair.
So I'm sure I hear great things about Lupe. It's like his last time, I think he was talking about like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
And they was really referencing old school rappers. It was dope.
Yeah. So you would say Lupe, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%.
Okay.
I love Black Thought.
Right.
I love Black Thought.
Okay.
But Lupe is the most creative writer I've ever witnessed in the
See, I need to get up. So what would you recommend for me and for everybody else that's watching? What would you recommend taking a listen to?
Not the last one's dope, but the one before that during COVID, what was it called? It had an art piece as the visual on the.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
that's the one I'm thinking of. Well, we got you offline. We're gonna tell you the one.
Yeah. I can't think of the name of that album, but that's the one. That's the one with the dinosaur song on. It's got two more that kind of like that too. But yeah.
Okay. So let me see. We got in the chat. We got somebody said Black Thought with an exclamation point. Okay. All right.
Yo, round of applause for the chat. Heating up. Let's go, guys.
Come on, let's go. Hey.
Dre Star, Black Thought. Shouts out to you, man. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go check that out though for sure.
Yeah.
Like I definitely feel like Black Thought is the better MC, but when it just comes to writing, I'm just actually when it comes to songwriting, I might but just creative writing. You know what I mean? I would give it to Lupe. Like, you know what I mean? But in terms of songwriting, I would edge it to Black Thought. I think, Black Thought can talk about like 3-4 different things. Lupe will leave you sometimes. By the time he puts it together, you're already lost. So, you know what I mean? But Black Thought, you can follow his train of thought. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, episode 58, Fyu-Chur successfully survives the 5 deadly questions. That's what's up.
Come on now.
All right.
We in here.
Nah, Bailey, it wasn't the Zion album. I would remember that name. I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to look that up. Mikey, give me 1 second because I want to put that out for the folks.
Or 20.
Okay, the one I'm talking about is Mural.
Mural, that's it. Yes.
Mural.
Okay.
Yeah, Mural is the one you want to go to. Amazing album.
Yeah.
So who would you give it to, Kendrick over Lupe? Who would you prefer?
In terms of the same question?
Songwriter, yeah.
Songwriting? Songwriting, I would go Kendrick. Like I feel like Lupe is I think he loses a lot of the hip hop audience because his creative writing is so enormous. Where certain people just want to, they prefer like the 4-bar setup, tell a little story, but get back to the punch. And Kendrick has elaborate stories, and he can still use that format. Where with Lupe is going to take you on a roller coaster.
So he's more like concepts. Lupe is more heavily on the concepts as opposed to, even though Kendrick is big on the concepts too. I guess Lupe takes that to another level is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, he takes more of a risk in terms of I don't necessarily have to, I'm going to paint a picture, but it's more abstract. But hopefully if you stare at the painting long enough, everything will come together.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the best way to ever put it. That's
okay. One more question. I'm sorry.
If
you had an artist up under your wing and you told them to study who to study or what artist you think they could learn more from, Lupe or Kendrick?
I'm gonna go with Lupe, honestly.
Yeah,
because if you take it out that far to where he takes it, you know what I mean, you'll be able to bring it in also. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely go with Lupe on that one.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely check him out.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Fyu-Chur in the building. Like, oh, this is weekend interview. We interview him. This is different.
This is me, y'all. I'm sorry.
One of those.
Interesting.
I love it, bro. AP in the building. Shouts out to you.
Shouts out to AP.
Yeah. All right, man. Yo, first off, man, shouts out to you, man. Let's get into this artist showcase. For everything that you're doing for the culture, just round of applause, man.
Man.
Heavy hitter, man.
A lot of dope work,
Thank you.
You know, I want the listeners to recognize that even though you're indie, you are a heavyweight. Talk to me. Let the audience know about some of the artists you've worked with in the industry and just some of the milestones you've accomplished.
Oh man, I don't really like talking about myself that much, but
no, let's put it out there. This is the time, man.
Let's see. We got the Game, Joe Budden. We got Kevin Gates. We got Young LA. We have Corey Guns. We got getting somebody. I'm forgetting a few people actually.
Yeah, you don't have to mention them all, but I just want them to know like the vastness. And talk about some of the awards too. Some of the awards, man.
Oh, well, I won Producer of the Year from the radio company here in this area, Perry Broadcasting. So they used to have Producer of the Year award for that like 3 years, I think a few years before that. So I won Producer of the Year, and I think that was pretty cool. I got an award for working with the First Responders Children's Foundation.
Oh yeah, we're going
in New York
that.
City.
Oh yeah.
And just been in a couple of contests and stuff like that. I Standard did pretty good in those. But as far as awards, that's probably as far as that goes. As far as awards are concerned.
That's what's up. Round of applause, man. Appreciation of the good work that you do.
Yeah, man. Definitely. So, Fyu-Chur, a lot of people might not know this. Everybody fucking knows this. But I'm from Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Lawton, Oklahoma. And I'm curious, are you from Oklahoma? Talk to me about where you're from and how you got to where you at, you know what I mean? And how you actually became the hottest producer in Texas. Oh my hell, in all of America, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's get it.
Happen for you, bro.
Okay. So I was born in Norman, Oklahoma.
Norman, that's what's up.
There we go.
Mother and father, they split up when I was a baby. And so my mother took me and my older brother, shout out to my older brother, who's a huge influence in my life, my brother Franciosa, or Jax. We came down here when I was 2 years old, Lawton, Oklahoma, and pretty much been, was on daycare. I mean, not daycare, but welfare, you name it, food stamps, all that, trying, single mother trying to make it happen. With, with my grandmother, also helping out and everything like that. So just two strong black women trying to raise good boys, and we turned out to be okay. So shout out to mother and grandmother. I love you both,
man. Shouts out to them, man.
Sure. Welcome to the snake stick.
That was wrong button.
Hey, it's all good. Yeah, and so food stamps, welfare, etc. Goodwill clothes, homemade haircuts, all that good stuff. Struggle. To play football. Football was my first dream.
Mm-hmm.
Since a child, I wanted to be like Emmitt Smith. I was a big Cowboys fan.
Nice.
And then around 2001, I used to have a crush on this artist. Y'all may know her. Her name is Aaliyah. I thought that was going to be my wife. Shout out to my wife who's actually in the chat right now, Ashley Jackson. Love you, babe.
Round of applause for Ashley.
You see,
it's interesting that one of your big first crushes is Aaliyah because her former husband / boyfriend just got 30 more years.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
that just happened.
Yeah, I think this happened today. Yeah, he will live
on top
and
of
die.
the 30 years he already got. So he got 60 years total. Or are they running like side by side?
I'm not sure. He got more years added on today. So it's because he had the state and the federal piece. I don't know if they're going to run that concurrent. We'll see. But it's rough days for Kells. Round of applause for As It Should Be. I know the fifth.
Yeah,
I like that. All right, so back to Aaliyah. Let's go.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was in love with Aaliyah. Aaliyah was going to be my wife. I knew it. right in my mind. I was there. So then she passed, and I was devastated.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so sudden and so unexpected, right? And that's the thing about this life. You'll never know when it's your time to go, you know.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
we can't take things for granted. And you never know when you're gonna go. So that definitely taught me that. And so I purchased her album, One in a Million. I was 13 years old at the time. And I listened to all the songs. And this one song called Heartbroken stood out to me because the drum pattern was so abstract and was so crazy to me. And so that was like, I was like, man, I learned that drum pattern because it was people didn't know how this guy did this back then, but he used to do like 16 bar drum pattern loops, and this wasn't done before him, as far as I know, unless you
okay.
Oh, okay. Am I back?
Yeah, you back. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I heard Heartbroken. Found out it was produced by Timbaland. You know, and found out all the other songs that I loved on the album was produced by Timbaland and written by Missy. And so I went down a rabbit hole from then, and I started learning like the drum patterns and I started taking notes on paper, and I was obsessed, you know, from that point on how to become a producer and learning about the equipment back when we had to read magazines and to find out equipment and everything like that.
I still do it, man. I still got my recording mag, man. I still got a subscription.
Yep. And so it was, I lived, breathed, slept music from that point on.
That's
and
what's
it was
up, man.
Every single day. Any free time I had, I spent doing that. I ain't go to after parties. I wasn't, you know, out in the world, so to say. I was bunkered down. I became a hermit. I almost forgot how to interact with people so much. I was in the room so much learning.
In the lab.
And so,
right.
Yeah. And so I went to graduated school, you know, high school, and then went to college, and then, you know, got to, you know, get readjusted in society and all that type of stuff. And just been going on from there, you know.
That's what's up. Round of applause for Timbaland. Round of applause for Fyu-Chur. You got to have that inspiration.
Yeah, man.
That one song, Heartbroken, and the rest is history. Briefly, Fyu-Chur, talk to us about the first song of the night that we're going to get into. Stretch. Is it Sir Year Royale?
Sir Royale, yes. Shout out to Sir Royale.
Talk to me briefly about this song before we play it.
Oh, Stretch. So pretty much how that came about is produced by my producer engine by myself, and then performed by Sir Royale. I was just messing around, and I came up with this New Orleans bounce track, the inspired track. You know, so as a producer, my goal is to be able to produce in all genres of music and even subgenres within genres of music. So I like to study all different type of styles. So I made this track. Syer came in and she wrote to it, and then we recorded it and, you know, got it done. And then we went down to New Orleans this past in May for my birthday, and we actually shot the video. So the video will be coming out soon.
Round of applause for that. You follow through, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hold on, man. So Fyu-Chur.
Yes, sir.
We're in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And your birthday's in May?
Yes.
Come on, man.
May 29th.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just too much similarity going on.
Come on now. Hey, big minds.
May 13th, man.
Hey, May 13th. Shout out. Hey, come on now. May in the house. Yeah.
See, when I come to Lawton, we gonna have to party, bro. Me and you.
For sure.
We gonna party.
Let's do it. I'm down. Let's go.
I'm trying to be there, man. It'd be a Detroit, Oklahoma kind of party. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to Detroit. Yeah, so
be in the building.
Absolutely. And so yeah, we came up with the song. I've really enjoyed the song. So hopefully the world will enjoy the song too. It's very upbeat. It's very fun. It's very women empowerment. It's very, you know, it's talking about not letting somebody stress you out. But it's called Stretch. So she's saying I won't stretch out. She talking about how her life is so blessed. And so that's what the song encompasses. And that's the feeling that we're trying to get out to the world, you know. So hopefully the world will love it. And It'll be dropping very, very soon.
That's what's up. Round of applause for the chat heating up. Universe in the building, Vic in the building. You guys, let's get into song number 1 of the night. We'll address the Cowboys later. I'm
Hey,
still,
go Cowboys. Come on now.
Yeah, man. Sorry about what happened to Dak. Song number 1 of the night, Fyu-Chur in the building, episode 58. We got Sire Royale in the building with a song entitled Stretch, produced by Fyu-Chur. Let's get it.
Here we go.
Hey, let's go.
You mix it when you clap it, when you bounce your uppers up. Make it club.
Now get it ready, babe. I'm running up the green, even though I got it yesterday. I'm filling up the scene with them weirdos and them nerds and them geeks. You can talk that you want, we get that money every week. We spend $1,000 on bottles and tables. You trying to find a place to sit, but honey, you not able. He like it what he see, he trying to hit me with a label. And every time it ring, it's all about the paper. He told me, he said, girl, don't you do that. I stay moving in silence, I put that. Body talking loud and then all black. Looking like a snack, and you know that. But I won't stretch out, My life is so blessed now. Got no time for no mess now. It's only great. But it ain't a stretch. Yeah, I want you, but I don't need you. Baby, I'm blessed. I'ma show you what I got. And you don't have to call. And you don't have to call. I ain't really worried about the kush. I ain't really worried about the bush. I ain't really worried about it. I ain't really worried about my ex though. I'm just really focused on the flex though. I ain't really worried about it. I just wanna pull up on some nerves. I just wanna pull up on some swerve. She got a lot of nerve. They just trying to get up in my end zone. They just trying to get up on the friend zone. But I ain't really worried about it. I won't stretch out. My life is so blessed now. Got no time for no mess now. It's only great. But it ain't a stretch. Yeah, I want you, but I don't need you. Baby, I'm blessed. I'ma show you what I've had. And you don't have to call. No. And you don't have to call.
Oh yeah. Shake. Come on. Drop. Come on. Shake. Come on. Drop. Come on. Shake, knock, get you when your work, knock, get you. Your bounce, knock, get you when your clap, knock, get you. Now bust the booty up and down and make the boy want it. Nah. Shake, knock, get you when your work, knock, get you. Your bounce, knock, get you when your clap, knock, get you. Now bust the booty up and down and make the boy want it. Nah.
But I won't stretch out. My life is so blessed now. Got no time for no mess now. It's only great. But it ain't no stretch. Yeah, I want you, but I don't need you. Baby, I'm blessed. I'ma show you what I've had to do. But I won't stretch out. My life is so blessed now. Got no time for no mess now. It's only great. But it ain't no stretch. Yeah, I want you, but I don't need you. Baby, I'm blessed. I'ma show you what I've had. And you don't have to call.
Fire.
Oh man. I'm glad y'all like it, man. Wow, thank you.
That's the song I want to party to right there.
Hey, that's what it's for right there.
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's when you want to turn the club up too. That's the one you want to. The DJ wants to keep in the pocket right where the club is about to be lit. Then you play that one, man. You play.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Oh my!
I'm glad y'all liking it in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. And shout out to Sire. She's phenomenal. SIRROYALE. Sire Royale. Man, she is a problem. She raps and sing, and we like. Speaking of Timbaland and Missy, pretty much that's like my Missy to the Timbaland, you know. So
that's what's up, man.
And she write all her stuff, so she's amazing.
Definitely, yeah. That's one of those, man. So the idea of you being able to record, produce, and engineer over 100 songs every month is mind-boggling, bro. But
Yes, sir.
AVO put us on the game and told us that you're able to put the beat and his ideas and finish the beat and record a song in like 3 hours. Talk to
Sir.
me about your workflow, man, because you know a lot of. I'm not gonna say a lot, but you know it's a you know a half and half situation as far as engineers that can actually mix stuff quickly and still things sound pristine, and then engineers that like take their time and make things sound pristine. I hear that you got a fast workflow, so tell me a little bit about your workflow.
So this is just pretty much the way my workflow is. I came up with my workflow through just trial and error. So I didn't really go to school for production or engineering or anything like that. It's just pure dedication and determination of learning how to do this or that, and experimenting with knobs, turning this. What does this do? What does that do? So it was just I just came up kind of with my own workflow, and every day I'm always looking to push the envelope, seeing what's coming next. How can I further set myself apart from everybody else? Because it's a lot of people that do music and everything like that. So I just as far as the workflow, I record. It's different depending on the artist and the song, the genre of the song, and then whether we're rapping or singing. So rap is pretty much, for me, it's pretty quick. It's the quickest thing I can do, real fast, because you don't have to worry about music theory and making sure not only in stuff is in time or in rhythm or in sync with the beat, but worrying about, whether something is out of pitch or not. So a lot of times, the way I'm able to work so fast is because I pretty much do everything in real time, as far as with the engineering, with fixing little errors that the artist may make while they're recording. A lot of times I may, like, if something is off a millisecond, I may go ahead and move it while the take is still going on. And then, being able to multitask and do multiple things is pretty much how I'm able to, put out so much material, so many music, or help artists put out their music. I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, pretty much gotta have it.
Definitely, that's dope, man. Kind of, editing and while you're working, while you're recording, which is not everybody can do that, because you do have to be able to multitask. you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's definitely a skill required, bro. So that's dope, man.
Yes,
dope.
sir. Thank you.
That's what's up, man. And so when AVO comes in the studio, so it's like, what, he comes in and maybe he already started the writing process, right? But there's no beat, right?
There's no beat. A lot of times there's no lyrics as well. So like he said previously, he'll come in.
Break down these 3 hours, bro. I gotta hear this.
So he'll come in and he'll tell me about, what's going on, or he got this song idea and the kind of the lane he kind of wants it in, and he kind of describes it, and I'm just able to transcribe what he's saying into music form. And since I've been doing this every day, 10 hours a day for over 10 years, over 12 years now, probably longer than that. So I'm able to get stuff done like quickly because I do it every single day. It's repetition, muscle memory at this point. So if he's describing, I want something dark, I already know kind of what to do. Or I may find something that I may have saved in my hard drive that I can go to, because I already have all my files organized and everything like that, so I can go through and pull up and use a melody idea. And then I just start building the beat from there. As I'm building the beat, he's writing. So he's hearing what I'm building out loud, and he's writing. And so I'll say maybe an hour in, or maybe like 30 minutes or so in of the creating, he got a hook. And what I like to do is I like to go ahead and record the hook first. Or record the idea first. If you already do have maybe a hook idea or a lyric idea written, I like to record that first, and then I start building around the lyrics. And then he'll be writing while I'm doing that. And so since I'm recording in my studio, I already have my setup as far as how I like the things to sound on the vocals and everything like that. And I just make slight adjustments and, stretch out the song. And then, 3 hours, we done. It's final product.
Because that's how you get you know, the artist from not hearing something over and over again so many times, everything is fresh. So that's smart that y'all do the hook first. You know what I mean? So that part of it is fresh. You know that's hot. You know what I mean? Because you're doing it right away. Everything's moving quickly. It's the best way to work. So yeah. That's dope.
Absolutely. So it's when any artists come in, it's pretty much wherever they want to go musically or sound wise, we can go. So if sometimes I've had artists come in and they say they want this song to sound like Goku powering up from Dragon Ball Z, and I literally had the song sounding like that.
Yeah.
And so it's wherever you want to take it. Is like it's no
and
no
I think
limit.
that's a gift. That's a gift. I think, you know, obviously you're very talented, but to be able, if someone just comes in and says, I had a bad week because I ate a spoiled hot dog.
Right.
And then you're able to go into the computer and start a melody that captures the feel of eating a bad hot dog. Round of applause for that. I don't know why hot dogs came up.
I don't know. Now I got to make a song Bad Hot Dog.
Hey, yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 58. Let's get into song 2 of the night, a song entitled Hold On. We got Dylan Hanley on the vocals, obviously produced by Fyu-Chur. Let's get it.
Here we go.
Welcome to the future.
Hold on, wait up a minute's what I said to life as it just cruises on by. And hold on, wait up a minute if you trespass and then you go across that sign. Hold on, wait up a minute, my babies are growing up. You know there's hard ass pills to swallow, you gotta keep it moving, you can never give up. And when you feel like you can't impress no one, at the bottom of a lake you ain't float, hun. All you wanna do is go up to the surface. At least that's what your head is hoping. Mentally at the end of your road, and every time you go to take a breath you end up joking. Why you loathing? You think you might be lost at sea, but that's what happens when your mind's in the ocean. I'm in the fire, stuck in the abyss. How am I asphyxiating from mist? Wearing these chains from when stuck in the pen. I used to have quit, but I'm drinking again. Wearing the shame, I'm sinking in sin. Bearing and tearing, but seeking the win. Abolishing, polish these demons within. Acknowledging knowledge, I'm speaking to him. And hold on, wait up a minute's what I said to life as it just cruises on by. And hold on, wait up a minute if you trespass and then you go across that sign. And hold on, wait up a minute, my babies are growing up. I know there's hard ass pills to swallow, you gotta keep it moving, you can't ever give up. And hold on, wait up a minute's what I said to life as it just cruises on by. And hold on, wait up a minute if you trespass and then you go across that sign. And hold on, wait up a minute, my babies are growing up. I know there's hard ass pills to swallow, you gotta keep it moving, you can never give up. It's 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, still 1 step ahead of the game. When you ain't out here getting yours, you're the only one to blame. If you're feeling bound and figure out a way to break the chain, while you're on the ground, you might as well and go reclaim your name. Since all the bridges you walked across, they ended up in flames. Gotta put 2 feet on the ground and show them you all have changed. Not just maintain your brain by staying sane. Gotta stay consistent, chasing funds and quit chasing fame. And hold on, wait up a minute's what I said to life as it just cruises on by. And hold on, wait up a minute if you trespass and then you go across that sign. And hold on, wait up a minute, my babies are growing up. I know there's hard ass pills to swallow, you gotta keep it moving, you can never give up.
Yeah, that deserved a standing ovation.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Whoa. I really appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.
Chat went crazy, bro. I couldn't.
Yeah, caught him off guard, man. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Enigma. Like, yo, we doing country. I'm like, this is easy. Ho. It's still urban. It's still urban, man.
Yeah. I like to dive into all genres, man. Chat, I appreciate y'all, man. That means a lot. So thank you. I never try to take things for granted. So the fact that y'all like it, that means a lot to me. So thank y'all for listening.
And the song is like hella meaningful too, man. Like, oh, these kids getting grown. I'm going through that now. Like, I'm looking at my kids like, what y'all doing? And sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes for me, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Shout out to Dylan Hanley, man. Another very, very talented artist who sings and raps. And so I enjoy stepping outside the box. And so, and then just really capturing the personality of the artist. So whoever I produce, they tend to have their own sound. You see Syer and Dylan, they sound nothing alike. So I really enjoy, since I was 13, I always wanted to dive into all different types of music. And so that's something that's real fun for me. That I really enjoy, which is doing different type of genres and everything like that. So,
hey, you do it well, my brother. You do it well, because you would not be able to tell that those two songs was produced by the same person.
The same,
you know what I mean?
Person, yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Thank you.
Clicks, Fyu-Chur. I don't think that.
What we got?
Man, I think they think we capping on how dope Fyu-Chur really is, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So
they might be, man. I don't know.
You know what I mean? So what we need to do right now, okay, is go in the video of the week.
Okay.
Fyu-Chur makes history in music with the First Responders Foundation in New York City.
So let's check. So we got video. Round of applause for video of the week. Let's go.
Video of the week, brother.
Let's go.
Video of the week. So let's check this out.
What's up, y'all? Rise and shine, baby. Yeah, man. It's the next day. First day of recording. New York City. Working with the first responders and the youth, man. And, we're part of making history. That's what it's all about. Make history, man. I'm excited, man. We're going to make some great music, man. I'm looking forward to working with the kids. So, yeah, Fyu-Chur, New York City. Let's get it. All right. Community center, man, and got the studio set up. Check that out, not bad, man. We got the Apollo, got the headphone amp, got a few other things, the talkback system. Here's the booth here. Check it out. Do a little quick tour. Yeah, we got the bases of the hook down, and tomorrow we're gonna polish everything up. Everybody else gonna come through and lay their piece and everything like that. So it's gonna be good, man. Making history, man. Welcome to the future.
Raise your hands for love, raise your voice for one. Unity is what we need, unity is what we want. Get your head on up, lift each other up. Unity is what we need, unity is what we want.
Let me see. We here at NYC. Hey, everybody introduce themselves real quick. So let's start right here.
Hey, I'm Latoya.
Latoya, all right. Lil AT.
I'm Randy Sawyer's dad.
All right. Tiffany, okay. Okay. Shayla, all right. Alana, all right. What's going on? All right. Kayla, okay. So what we just do today, y'all? Better hit already.
impossible, not even an obstacle. Just smile with reason. Vicious our season. Thank God we breathing. To him I believe in. And these are the reasons why we must not quit in the process. Queen and princess, you are success. Be out of this world vision. Impossible easy. Deep breaths, believe me. It's how they perceive me. Let's do it together, as you and me. Lot familiar is unity.
Used to have a lot of friends, found out they was using me. Now I got a family who's very talented musically. Stuck up in my ways, but there is no me in unity.
Yesterday was a blast. Yesterday was amazing. It went great. All the first responders and the kids there and the youth and all that, they loved it. Got a lot done. We're actually ahead of scheduling of what was initially thought, which I kind of already knew that, because I like to work fast and everything like that. So they did a great job. Energy was amazing. Everybody was amazing.
Lord, as we come to you on this day, we ask you for restoration. We ask you to bring our city and our nation back together again. Lord, we need your help. We can't do it without you. But with the power of your love, your peace, and through perseverance, we can dwell together in unity. So Lord, we say thank you in advance, because we know you're gonna do it. You've done it before, and we know that you'll do it again.
Thank you to God. Thank you to Tanika, who's been amazing, of course. Thank you to Johnny, Sergeant Hines, for the opportunity. Thank you to the First Responders Foundation for funding everything. And yeah.
We gotta help each other. We had to unify. We had to find a way out to save our lives.
Go after your dreams, man. Don't ever let nobody tell you what you can't do, man. Go after it. Get to it. Stay focused. And be unwavering and always learn. Never be too good to learn something new.
That's dope, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, that one, man.
Get me emotional up there, man.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm kind of hold my. I got water. It's like get your butt back in, get back in that eye. Man. Listen, man. November of 2021.
Yeah,
and you're in the epidemic city. I noticed how at first you didn't have a mask on, and then all of a sudden something hit you there. but I think what's more important is where the country was at. The name of that song, and we're gonna play it. That's the last thing we'll give the listeners on the way out. We'll play that song entitled Unity. But I think it's important to say at November 2021 where the country was at, which is just absolutely bananas. So talk to me about going into New York City, epidemic again. COVID there still wasn't all the way calm, but getting with the kids and being able to come together and just talk about unity and unifying hearts and soul for the whole world. Talk to me about that process, how it felt. At the round of applause for Fyu-Chur and the kids that NYC first responders. I love that, man.
Yeah, that's
thank you. Wow. Woo. So yeah, man. That was all put together by my great friend Tanika.
Okay.
So appreciative of her. Tanika is one of the first people that came to the studio. And she's from New York City. And she's New York to the core. Let me say that. So she knew of Sergeant Johnny Hines, who was in the video, and he had this idea to bring the First Responders Foundation and the police department and everything, and to actually make an album to kind of bridge the gap between the inner city youth and the New York police officers and everything like that. So it's actually a thing to like start peace talks and everything like that.
Yeah, nice.
He had this idea, and his vision was he wanted like a range of sounds and styles and everything, kind of almost like a play. And Tanika had thrown my name in the pot, and she vouched for me and let him hear some of my stuff. And they thought I would be perfect for the project, and so they flew me out there. I got to work with the kids. That was amazing, meeting them and all their different type of personalities and styles, and just being able to work up in New York City. Of course, it wasn't as strict as 2020, but it was still, heavily wear your mask and everything like that. And you see me with my mask off because I was with Johnny at that time. So
got it.
Last time when you get in the Uber, you have to wear a mask, or you can't go nowhere. So that's pretty much what I was in the Uber when I had the mask on and everything like that.
Gotcha.
So it was just being able to kind of help bridge that gap, and for it to come out like it did was a blessing. And I'm thankful for the opportunity, and thankful to the First Responders Foundation for work, believing in me to work on those songs. And we had pretty much 6 days to do 6 songs.
Wow.
Well, 5 days to do 5 songs.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yes, sir. And yeah, we got it done. So
a job that is fit for Fyu-Chur. Round of applause for that.
Thank you. Wow.
That's I was like, that was a double entendre.
Oh wow. Yeah. So it was a blessing, man. Blessing. And I love New York City. I want to go back. So if you're in New York City, you want to work. Matter of fact, if you anywhere and you want to work, let's work. I'm down. Let's go.
That's a round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Outside.
Right.
All right, Fyu-Chur. We're gonna end the show on Unity. Give you a shout outs, man. Such a pleasure to have you on the show. We have to have you back. When that video comes together for Stretch, we would love to play it here. Like, you know what I mean? Bring you in and debut that. So let's just stay connected, man. Obviously, we got 3 studios, and it's a lot of fun that we can do in terms of creation, man. Give you shout outs. Let the people know where they can find you before we get out of here.
Okay, you can just type in FYU-CHUR, and you can reach me. My phone number is 580-308-7070. I want to give a shout out to my family, mother, father, my wife, the kids, my assistant Jackie, who's been a great help.
A round of applause for Jackie. That's who I talked to get you booked, man.
Yes.
Shouts out to Jackie. Appreciate it.
Shout out to everybody I work with. It is too many people to name, and I don't want people to feel bad that I left them out. So everybody that come to the studio, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And shout out to, I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of people. And I apologize. Please don't take it to heart. And just thank you for everything. And thank you everybody that I work with and produce for. And we gonna make hits. We gonna get to the Grammy, and we gonna get to the top of the world. That's what I'm saying. That's what
determination, standing ovation. Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
Instead, the Bar Mixshow is gonna be the biggest show in the world. I'm saying that too.
Put it out there because that's what we're aiming for, man. For urban indie artists, we're here, man.
Absolutely. Yes. So, hey, man, we're gonna be great. Let's all strive for greatness. It's all, treat people how we want to be treated. That's the golden rule. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna leave off on that. Absolutely
love it, Mackie. What we got,
man? Shouts out to the chat. Y'all like lit the hell up. That's what I'm talking about. You did that. Shouts out to you guys. We appreciate you having on, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Not just musically, but for the people out there. You know what I'm saying? For the foundations, that's dope. When you can take music and use it to help people,
absolutely.
Situations, especially situations like this, that's amazing, bro. So
thank you. This was amazing. This was amazing. Thank you guys, man. The show was amazing. I really appreciate you guys having me on, man. You guys are doing great work, and And I super appreciate it, man. So thank you
appreciate
guys.
you, brother. Appreciate you, man. It's your work, and that's why you're here, man. We just want to put a spotlight on it. Appreciate you, man. Continue to do the good work.
Absolutely. You guys likewise, man. We're gonna see each other in the future.
Oh, right. For sure. I don't have much. I think mostly everything has been said. Let's get into the last song of the night. You guys need to hear this one. Shouts out to the chat for holding on. We got one more for you, as we always do in the Artist Showcase. I'm going to sign off with the peace, love, and music on top. Let's get into the last song of the night. Fyu-Chur, NYC First Responders, a song entitled Unity. For the second time, peace, love, music on top, y'all. We goes.
Here we go.
Welcome to the future.
Raise your hands for love, raise your voice for one. Unity is what we need, unity is what we want. Lift your head on up, lift each other up. Unity is what we need, unity is what we want. Yes, we are different, but that doesn't mean a thing. Know that I'm less than you. Less than you.
Our differences, they make us stronger together forever.
We are unified. I'm glad you're by my side. Building blocks no one can break down. We're stronger. Raise your hands for love. Raise your voice for one. Unity is what we need. Unity is what we want. Lift your head on up. Lift each other up. Unity is what we need. Unity is what we want.
Nothing's impossible, not even an obstacle. Just smile with reason. This is our season. Thank God we're breathing. To Him I believe in. And these are the reasons why we must not quit in the process. Queen and princess, you are success. Be out of this world vision. Impossible, easy. Deep breaths, believe me. It's how they perceive me. Let's do it together, it's you and me. La Familia is unity.
Used to have a lot of friends, found out they was using me. Now I got a family who's very talented musically. Stuck up in my ways, but there is no me unity. Cause some people vote for being selfish how it used to be. Now it's all about the fan, believe in God, no he the man. Making music, writing songs to start us off, no that's the plan. So much talent coming together, watch how we expand. Aiming for the bigger picture, trying to take our hand.
Lord, as we come to you on this day, we ask you for restoration. We ask you to bring our city and our nation back together again. Lord, we need your help. We can't do it without you. But with the power of your love, your peace, and through perseverance, we can dwell together in unity. So Lord, we say thank you in advance because we know you're gonna do it. You've done it before, and we know that you'll do it again.